took his DNA, combined it with the most dangerous elements in the universe to create a brand new hero with powers like you've never seen before. He is the next generation Man of Steel. Join his adventures on the all-new Legion of Superheroes, premiering Saturday, September 22nd, only on KidsWb.
Alrighty, guys. So welcome to another another edition. I don't even label these of the Saturday morning action cartoon. Sorry about I didn't do a video last week. Comic-Con was last week, so I knew I would do videos of those. So I said I'll put the Saturday morning action cartoons in the back burner, and I'll do other videos and stuff like that. Today will be a little bit different. I might do a live stream later on today, if possible, because I may not do one tomorrow, so I might do a live stream later today if I'm home. So if I do one, come on through. I'll probably have more people talk about. Probably talk about the whole Teen Titans Go thing and go a little further to that and stuff like that. But anywho, let's go on with this. Let's see. Legion. So, also, guys, down below I have a Discord. I just made a new Discord where we guys can come in and we can chat with one another. I'll put the link down there below to my Discord page, and you can add me, make an account. It's pretty easy, and I'll probably go on there every other day as possible. I don't know if there's an app for it or not. I might download it and put it on my phone. If not, you could just catch me online and stuff like that. So we can chat on there, and then I can let you guys know sometimes when I'm doing videos. I know I need to make a Twitter. I'll probably make a Twitter too, so I can announce when I do live streams and stuff like that, so you know when videos coming out. But anyway, back to this. Legion of Superheroes. Now, this was on the tail end of not Kids Next Door. Holy crap! I forgive me of KidsWb. How the hell I get KidsWb mixed up with codename Kids Next Door? Holy shit! A long day. Anywho, back to this. It was on the tail end of KidsWb. That means like towards the end of KidsWb, like closing his doors and losing his time slot. Well, I think they didn't lose it, but they gave the time slot to 4Kids, which was probably the worst idea ever. But this was on the tail end. Now, there were rumors of a season 3 going to happen. Now, I was hoping they just moved it back when I was a kid. I heard rumors about KidsWb closing its doors, but I was hoping they moved that to Cartoon Network because that's with Warner Brothers. But Cartoon Network didn't want to pick it up, which, go figure, which was a good show. They didn't want to pick it up. But Legion, I saw it on KidsWb. That's where it actually aired. It never went to Cartoon Network, not once. Justice League, Batman, all those other shows went to Cartoon Network, but not Legion, which kind of sucked. But Legion was a show about Superman going into the future, and helping the world. Well, pretty much it's Superman going to the future and helping them against. I guess you could say helping them against their villain. So they need Superman help. Now you're probably saying, "Well, did that fuck up the time stream?" Yes, the Legion know that, but every time they bring him back, there's a memory loss. He loses his memory. Now they do keep, they wipe his memory clean of the events. Then they somehow keep some type of data. So when they go get a new Superman, like in season 2, they bring Superman back. Well, actuality, he does remember the events with the Legion to a certain extent, but when it deals with him, he forgets about it. They usually, right then and there, we have to wipe your memory so you can't change it or you can't mess up the time flow or whatever. And that's pretty much what it is. We have Brainiac. In this future world, Brainiac's good. We have Timberwolf, or Wolf, whatever, Bouncy Boy, Lightning Lad, Saturn Girl, pretty much the Legionnaires, the Legion. So now I love season 2 more so because it's a little bit more darker, and we have Imperiax. He finally makes his debut, even though I did not like the way they ended Imperiax because cop out. Well, spoiler alert, he dies in a way that you doesn't expect. Now you expect he died by Superman hands or something like that. Now he dies by another Legion, but in a way he dies in a way that you're like, really? Superman could have get his revenge, you know? Because there's another Superman clone from another future timeline, like I think 30 years, not 30 years, but a couple years ahead of the Legion's timeline. So he comes back. He's a clone of Superman. Now this Superman, I think, is not affected by kryptonite, but he comes in and his whole goal is to kill Imperiax. And Imperiax died. He's like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do now? My goal is to kill him," you know. So, but yeah, that was kind of like a cop out because he didn't get the quote unquote kill. But again, it's good enough. It's good enough. Now, do I recommend you to watch this show? Absolutely. If you're a fan of DC, you're a fan of action shows, you're a fan of good action shows, absolutely. Now, here's the truth. Is it up there with Batman Beyond? No. Is it up there with Superman the Animated Series? No. Is it up there with Justice League? No. Or even Unlimited to its standards? Not really. It's a DC show. I will put it. Here's the thing. If they did a top 10 list of best DC animated shows, this probably would make it on my top 10 list, but not on a lot of people's top 10 lists. I mean, it's one of those shows that's very forgivable. I even asked the person, "Hey, you remember Legion?" Of one of my friends. He's like, "No, I don't remember it." It's one of those very forgetful shows. But then Legion came at a time where KidsWb was closing up its doors because the ratings were getting low at the time. But it's a very forgetful show. Not a terrible show, but it's very forgetful. It's one of these shows where it's like, yeah, it is what it is kind of way. But I would recommend it. Now, would I marathon it? I would say yeah. Again, the ending is off a cliffhanger, but if you just end it right there, it's perfectly fine. It's not like a bad cliffhanger. It's not like Young Justice cliffhanger. Oh my God, that cliffhanger was terrible. That's the worst cliffhanger ever. Thank God we get into season 3. This cliffhanger was more like, okay, yeah, this is a good ending. Not a terrible ending, but a good ending. So, yeah. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know down below, did y'all see Legion? If you did, comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. As always, peace. Have a Johnson day. And also, if you guys want to ask me, if y'all want to put some Saturday morning action cartoons down below, that's perfectly fine too. Because I'm going through a lot of Saturday morning action cartoons. So y'all can always put it down. Hey, can you review this for Saturday morning action cartoon? Can you review this? Can you review that? That's perfectly fine too. I'll get to it as fast as I can. It'll be on the next Saturday morning action cartoons. And then we'll be good to go. So yeah, that's always great too. Peace. Have a Johnson day, and I'll talk to you later.